Peace and love, everyone. Welcome back. Last video, we talked about the dirty dozens. And so this is part two of the dirty dozens. We did a list of six produce items that you should avoid unless you purchase them organic. Okay, but while we're on the topic, and we remember, please press the share, subscribe, like, and comment buttons because our goal is to get this information out to as many Black women as we possibly can. Okay, this channel is for Black women aged 30 and above who want to transform their lives and want to use vegan and plant-based lifestyle as a way to do just that. Okay, so we're here for you. Last time I shared with you in part one some information that was shared in Dr. Bobby Price video. His video was called the 7 harmful ingredients that are approved by the FDA, which you know is the federal entity called the Food and Drug Administration, right? And in that video, it just came out recently, maybe like within the last, I would say 7 to 10 days. But he shares with you that there's some ingredients in food, pesticides, or what have you, that are harmful. So it really falls right in line with what we're discussing today. So I want to just remind you again, because it is a very good video to when you get a moment to check out Dr. Bobby Price when he's talking about the harmful 7 harmful ingredients that are FDA approved. Okay, so be sure to check that out. And also in part one, we talked about the Environmental Working Group is an organization, it's a nonprofit organization designed to kind of monitor the pesticide level in our produce. And so they came up with a list, and they do this every year, called the Dirty Dozen. And these are produce of fruits and vegetables that you kind of want to stay away from unless they're in organic form because of the high level of pesticides. Okay, and we, of course, this channel is geared towards informing Black women and transforming Black women. So we talked last week about some health challenges that Black women have, and that the first list we gave you was the 6 produce items that would be high in pesticides. Okay, and so last week we talked about 6. Yeah, we talked about 6 that would be rather injurious to your health. Let me see. Let me pull my notes here, and I'll just remind you what those 6 were: apples, celery, kale, nectarines, spinach, and one of my favorites, yes, strawberries. So, we talked to you about the benefits of those particular produce items, given that you eat them organic, and how positively it would affect your health, Black women, as you eat those, consume those items. Okay, so I hope you got something out of that. And we're going to finish up the list today. There's another 6. It is a dirty dozen. So we're going to finish up the list. And we're going to talk to you today about the other 6 on the list of the dirty dozen. Okay, this is high pesticide levels that you kind of want to stay away from. Okay, and so number 7, let's look at grapes. So grapes are great for brain health. They're great for cancer prevention. They're great for skin health. Okay, you know, you get resveratrol and vitamin C from grapes, right? And some people drink wine. Okay, no judgment. um, uh, but the resveratrol and vitamin C is very, very good for your body, especially because um, Black women are prone to have breast cancer and cervical cancer. Okay, so get your grapes in, you know. And the good thing about grapes, too, just a side note, nature gives you clues, right? So the clump of grapes, it kind of looks like a clump of cells, right? It's very good for your skin as well. Okay. And if you were to put your skin under a microscope, you would see that it kind of, the skin is made up of little cell like looking organisms. Okay, so yes, the grapes are good for the skin as well. There's other things, but we're only going to do get into like 3 or 4 benefits for each one. But there's many benefits. I'm giving you the ones that have an impact on Black women's health. Okay, so number 8, we're going to look at bell peppers. Oh, yes. I enjoy bell peppers. I enjoy hot peppers, jalapenos. Um, and what you should know that it's these things are eaten organically, are also good for skin health, cancer prevention, and weight loss. Okay, so definitely you want to be moving towards the area of weight loss because Black women, what they suffer with obesity, right? We suffer with obesity. Yeah, so it's I had to take some drastic steps myself because my weight was just climbing, 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 and I had to do some um, diet check in and some soul searching and say, okay, yeah, I'm aging, but that doesn't mean that I have to carry and hold on to the weight. So I had to really, really get my health coach and do some closer look at my diet to see what I could tweak, and I did, and I was able to lose some weight. So I was really happy about that. So next, we're going to look at cherries. Cherries, they offer you what? Weight loss, heart health, and they also are good for cognitive. They have cognitive benefits. Now, why is this important? Because you want to make sure your mind stays sharp, right? You want to make sure that Alzheimer's and dementia doesn't set in. And there are Black women that's suffering from this. It wasn't in my top list of 10, but mental health was in there, and Alzheimer's, dementia, and other issues, depression, can affect Black women negatively. So we want to make sure that we're getting those cherries in. Now, I'm going to put out a disclaimer. If you are in a negative health situation and you're going to doctor, you're on medications, check with your healthcare provider before you make any changes. What I'm offering to you are suggestions, but if you've got a life-threatening illness, especially, or you come to an acute health issue, you know, just cherries is not going to do it, right? You really need to consult with a professional, but cherries definitely wouldn't hurt you. Okay, so but again, check with your healthcare provider to make sure that you're doing what's good for your body. Okay, always get a team of support around you because in this channel, that's what we're going to offer you some tips, some guidance that will help you. Um, Lay a foundation for good health, good spiritual health, good mental health, good body health. All right. So the next on the list would be peaches. Peaches are very, very good for the heart. They're very, very good for weight loss because it's what? It's high in fiber. We talked about this in part 1. It's high in fiber, but it's low in calories, okay? And that's always a win when you're dealing with weight loss. And because peaches are mineral rich, um, it helps with your bone health, okay? It's got some very, very good things. Usually, when a piece of produce is good enough to impact your bone health, it's usually high in calcium, right? So keep that in mind. Number 11 is pears. Pears are good for what? They're good for hydrating the skin because what? It's a sweet, watery fruit, right? But the sweetness in the pears is not good enough or high enough, I should say, to elevate your blood sugar. So it kind of keeps that blood sugar at an even keel. Okay, it's also good for bone health. It's got, in addition to calcium, magnesium, vitamin K. So, definitely, consider pears when you're shopping at the market, right? And last on the list would be tomatoes. Okay, tomatoes are good for cancer prevention. It's good for heart health. It's good um, just for eye health in general, right? So you want to make sure that you're on top of things when it comes to the dirty dozen. Okay, you want to eat these things that I just mentioned, organic, if at all possible. Okay, if not possible, just wash and rinse very, very well. Okay, but make sure, to the extent that you can, that you will eat these six produce items that I just mentioned, organic, if at all possible. Okay. Now, the other thing that I shared last time was that Black women suffer from major health issues, right? Now, last time we did discuss cardiovascular issues, breast cancer, obesity, diabetes, mental health, HIV and AIDS. Um, and now we're going on to lupus, maternal mortality, cervical cancer, sickle cell, and fibroids. Okay, so the things that I just mentioned, the produce that I mentioned from the Dirty Dozen list, you eat these organically, it's going to help your body tremendously in the healing process, and it will help to keep you healthy. And that's really what you want, right? You want to be healthy, okay? Because what we're going to do in this channel is we're going to use vegan and plant-based lifestyle as a means of transforming our lives. And at the top of our discussions are going to be self-care, self-love, a community support for Black women so that we can address these concerns with like-minded women. And of course, we're going to discuss um, food selection and food preparation. You do it vegan style. How do you do it plant-based? I mean, you might get bored. You might, just not know what to do. You want to cook for the children, but they when it comes to broccoli, what do you do? So we're going to talk about it in this channel, okay? I know if you're anything like me, when I first got started on my vegan plant-based journey, I'm like, Lord have mercy. What am I going to fix for these children today? You go to the market, you go to the store, sometimes you're so disappointed because you want to eat healthy, but all the junk is all around you. What do you do? Well, we're going to talk about that in this channel. So please share, subscribe, like, and comment my channel because we want to get the word out to any Black women that you know of, even if you're a man. Get the word out. Share the word out with other Black women that you know. Even if you're a teen and you see this and you know that you're going to be a woman very soon, and you think it would be something good to help your mom if she's sick, if she's stressed out, if she's frustrated, tell her to come by my channel. We're going to have some good things, okay? It's for Black women 30 and above who want to jumpstart transformation in their lives. And again, we're going to use vegan, plant-based living as the vehicle by which we make these transformations. All right. So I am so happy that you came. I'm so excited to share these nuggets with you. This is my life, y'all. This is what I do every day. I eat vegan and plant-based every single day. And it shows. I'm 24. No, I'm kidding. No, um, but it really has impacted my life in a very, very positive way. I do uh, want to share some of the things that I've learned with you over my years, and I can help to shorten the learning curve for you. And I'm so happy to do that. So stay tuned, and we will see you on our next video. All right. And remember, always go for the win win in every situation. Peace and blessings. Love you. Bye.